Exactly where are you today, and how are you doing in each of the important areas of your life, especially as they relate to your goals? If you want to be the best you can be and to achieve what is truly possible for you, you must be brutally honest with yourself about your point of departure. You must sit down and analyze yourself in detail to determine exactly where you are today in each area. If you want to earn more money, the first thing you do is to sit down and determine exactly how much you are earning right now. How much did you earn last year and the year before? How much will you earn this year? How much are you earning each month? The best measure of all is for you to determine how much you are earning each hour right now. Many of my coaching clients calculate their hourly rate each week and compare it against previous weeks. They then set a goal to increase the value of what they do each hour, to increase the amount they earn each hour on a forward basis. You should do the same. The tighter and more accurate your calculations regarding your income or any other area, the better and faster you can improve in each one of them. If you set a long-term financial goal, the next step is to determine exactly how much you are worth today in financial terms. If your goal is to become a millionaire in the years ahead, you must calculate exactly how much you have accumulated as of today's date. For accurate financial planning, calculate your net worth today and then draw a line from that point to your long-term, long-term financial goal. Divide the line by the number of years you intend to spend to achieve that financial goal. In this way, you will know exactly how much you have to save, invest, and accumulate each year to become financially independent. What's the reality when you begin to plan your long-term future? One of the most valuable exercises you can engage in is called zero-based thinking. In zero-based thinking, you ask this question: knowing what I now know, is there anything that I am doing today that I wouldn't start up again today if I had to do it over, knowing what I now know? No matter who you are or what you are doing, there are certain things in your life that, knowing what you now know, you wouldn't get into again today if you had to do them over. It's difficult, if not impossible, for you to make progress in your life if you allow yourself to be held back by decisions you have made in the past. If there is something in your life that you wouldn't get into again today, your next question should be, how do I get out, and how fast? I have a good friend who was a golfer. In high school and university as a bachelor, he played golf several times a week. He organized his entire life around golf, even flying south in the winter to golf courses that had no snow on them. Over time, he started and built a business, got married, and had children, but he was still locked into the idea of playing golf several times a week. Eventually, the enormous time commitment of playing golf began to affect his business, his married life, and his relationship with his children. When the stress became too great, he sat down and zero-based his activities. He realized that, knowing what he now knew in his current situation, golf would have to be cut back dramatically if he was going to achieve other things in his life that were now more important. By reducing his golf time, he got his whole life back in balance in just a few weeks. If you want to earn a certain amount of money, ask yourself, why am I not earning this amount of money already? What's holding you back? What's the major reason that you're not already earning what you want to earn? Again, you must be perfectly honest with yourself. Look around you and identify other people who are earning the kind of money that you want to earn. What are they doing differently from you? What special skills and abilities have they developed that you have not yet developed? What skills and abilities do you need to acquire if you want to earn the same kind of money they are earning? First, identify the key result areas of your work. What are they? These are critical tasks you must be absolutely excellent at in order to do the whole job for which you are paid. You must be good at every one of these tasks if you want to earn the kind of money that you're truly capable of earning. Here's an important discovery. Your weakest key skill sets the height at which you can use all your other skills. Your weakest key result area, whatever it is, determines your income in your field. You can be absolutely excellent at everything except for one key skill, and that skill will hold you back every step of the way. So, look at yourself in the mirror and ask, what are my weakest skill areas? Where are you below average or poor? What is it that you do poorly that interferes with your ability to use your other skills? What is it that you do poorly that other people do better than you? Especially, what key skills do you lack that are essential for your success? Whatever they are, you need to identify them accurately and honestly, and then make a plan to improve in those areas. When you embark on the achievement of any great goal, you should imagine that at any time you could start your career over and over again. Many people today are walking away from their educations, their businesses, their industries, and their years of experience and getting into something completely new and different. They are honest enough to recognize that there is a limited future in the direction they are going, and they're determined to get into something where the future possibilities are far greater. Take a hard look at your current company and industry. Take a hard look at your current job situation. Take a hard look at your market relative to your competitors. In reinventing yourself, stand back and think about starting your career over again today, knowing what you know and what you know. Imagine that your job and your industry disappeared overnight. Imagine that you had to make brand new career choices. Your most valuable financial asset is your earning ability. In reality, you could lose your home, your car, your bank account, and your furniture, and be left with nothing but the clothes on your back. But as long as your earning ability was intact, you could walk across the street and begin generating a good living almost immediately. See yourself as a bundle of resources capable of doing many different things. You already have a wide variety of skills, abilities, knowledge, talents, education, and experience. There are many jobs and tasks that you could do or learn to do extremely well. Never allow yourself to get locked into a particular course of action. In mentally starting over as though you were beginning your career anew, look deeply into yourself as well. What good habits do you have that are helping you and moving you toward your goal? What bad habits have you developed that may be holding you back? What are your very best qualities of character and personality? What are your weakest qualities? What new habits and qualities do you need to develop to get the very most out of yourself? And what is your plan to begin developing them? What bad habits do you need to get rid of and replace with good habits? Whenever I do strategic planning for a company, we start off the session with 4 questions. First, we ask, where are we now? We gather data and information from every part of the company to develop a crystal clear picture of our starting point, especially with regard to sales, market position, and profitability. Second, we ask, where would we ideally like to be in the future? We idealize and practice future orientation. We imagine that we can make the company and do anything we like in the years ahead, and we create a perfect vision of what the company would look like if we were successful in every respect. Third, we ask, how did we get to where we are today? What did we do right? What would we do differently if we had to do it over again? What have been our biggest successes so far, and why did they occur? What have we failed at, and what were the reasons for it? The fourth question we ask and answer is always, what do we do now to get from where we are to where we want to go? Based on our experience, what should we be doing more of or less of? What should we start doing that we are not doing today? What should we stop doing altogether? Taking the time to honestly evaluate each part of your situation before you launch towards your goal will save you months and even years on your journey. It will dramatically improve the speed at which you achieve your goals once you get going. Now, here are 3 things you can do immediately to put these ideas into action. First, determine the reality of your current situation relative to your major goals. Where are you now and how far you have to go? Second, apply the zero-based thinking principle to every area of your life. What are you doing today that you wouldn't get into again if you wouldn't get into again if you had to do it over, knowing what you now know? And third, do a complete financial analysis of your life today. How much are you earning right now, and how much are you worth? What are your goals in the financial